I'm sitting here wondering why on earth I'm staring at a black screen on OBS while I'm getting everything together, and then realized, oh yeah, I didn't set up the game capture. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be just like the world's smallest problem when you're trying to stream a game. I'm kidding, that's a major issue. Shh, don't tell me. It's not like I'm a professional or anything. Hey Red Hood, how's it going? Oh, so you're doing okay then? Hopefully. You survived yesterday all right then, I hope. Good. Fire's doing better near you? Hopefully at least. Yeesh. I know wildfires can be a bit of a nightmare. Okay. We just gotten you two boys in. I still want to know where your mom is. Still kind of nervous about that. Glad to hear you're doing okay though. That's good. That's good though. Still want to know where the mama went. Um, Definitely getting blendered, by the way. Trying to move around with the middle mouse button. It don't work like that. I might have been working on my other job. Okay. Yeah, I might have been doing some other work off screen. And I'm getting blendered. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, what is this white thing that... Is this a patch of snow? That's a patch of snow. That's a snow patch. So here's what I'm thinking we need to do. I'm thinking we probably need to put more task scheduling on here. Right? Because if they want me to use security cams to watch these dinos and to like take care of it when our ranger teams wander in here to like take care of our ranger teams, that's going to be a problem. Right? Like that's going to be a big problem. Major issue. Oh no. Ooh, that's not great. School's on fire is never great news. Never great news. He got the fishy. Does deep water just spawn fish? Hold up a second. Is that why they didn't demand fish? That's why they didn't demand a feeder, because deep water just spawns fish? Huh. Huh. Okay. Also, we're supposed to be capturing a velociraptor and a creatosaur. Oh. Oh. Um. Okay. Okay. So plan X, Y, and definitely 48. Here's the thing, right? You're saying that's outside the buildable area. You're also saying that's outside the buildable area. Well, what's inside the buildable area? Cool. Yeah. We're gonna do that, is what we're gonna do. Yeah? Why are you not connecting into that? I should be on pylons. Why are you not? Oh, did I put down a repeater? Huh. Whoopsies. I meant to put this down. That's not what I want. This is what I wanted. Thank you. Okay. We're just gonna connect this real quick into the power grid. If'ns you don't mind. Thanks. You know, just as a backup. Just in case anybody else decides to jump over the cliff. You know, just for now. Do I think that's going to do much? No, because technically they'll be able to jump the fence. But it makes me feel better. Is it a good idea? Probably not. But here we are. Okay, so we need more habitats is what we need. That has been decided. It has been decided we definitely need more habitats. Okay. So we have these two are servicing these habitats. That's cool. That's great. That's fabulous. We are going to need habitats for raptors and creatosaurs real fast. Oh boy, boy. That's gonna be a load of fun. So we're gonna put you here. Yeah, I know, you have no track. Yeah. I'm aware. We are also going to want viewing galleries. I'm gonna put down 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery.
We have added a new viewing gallery. You know what it's currently viewing? Absolutely nothing. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good. That's best for large carnivores, they say. So, no. Although, I would love to see what they say about this. Like, do we have a... It doesn't say anything about having, like, a fence connection anywhere, right? I don't get how that thing works. I don't get it. I don't get it. But okay. Cool. I'm guessing maybe the dinosaurs enter here. People enter around it. Dinos enter here, and then you can view dinos from like a glassed-in lookout that way. Oh, no. Nope. I'm in Ohio in the U.S. We're in the depths of winter. Currently it's a little bit warmer than usual in like I want to say the 30s, high 30s right now. So like 38 Fahrenheit. So it's a little above freezing currently, but we're expecting snow come Sunday. And we're expecting more polar winds, so like it'll get down to, we get wind chills as low as minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit out here this time of year. So no, it's not warm. I like to call us South Canada. We are very, very North US. We are very, 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 very cold. Extreme cold. Yeah, we're very cold. We're lucky it's a little bit of a warm snap right now, but come about February to March, it's gonna get real bad. It's gonna get really bad about February to March regions, and then it'll start warming up for us. Which is one of the reasons why we are trying to get Kay trained on a potty pad to go inside, because Lord in heaven knows I do not want to have to let my dog out in minus 20-degree wind chills. She should not be outside in that kind of weather. I love her too much to put her outside in that. I try to be a responsible dog mom. Okay, so we want... I would like at least one, maybe two remote viewing galleries. This is probably going to be Creatosaurs, because we can like expand this one out this way. And this can be Velociraptor. So let's go Creatosaur here. Can we... Surprise Creatosaur gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And then...
we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
we'll leave this area blank just in case, like, we'll leave these areas blank for viewing galleries. Just in case, like, the Creatosaurs or the Raptors like their nests, you know, quiet. Yeah? And then we'll put you down here. Just like that. Okay, now. We are talking big boys. And if we are talking big boys, well then we better be talking heavy fencing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery. Ready
We
for
have,
you
but
to
it don't
observe
view
our
nothing.
magnificent animals.
Thank you. We have added a couple of new viewing galleries. They don't view nothing yet. They will, but they don't yet. Okay. I want to kind of... We might have to move this pylon, actually. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's bring it around here. And then we'll go down this way. There we go. Okay, and then split it here. No. Split it here. Because again, if I have to, the Creatosaurs can go out this way. So that's easier. But the raptors only have so much space that they can go into. Yeah. Alright, now I do want an interim gate, which is fine. We're gonna put 2 gates back here. I bet you're wondering why. Why put gates back there? That seems kinda silly. That seems kind of silly. When your actual staffing area is over on the other side. Well, you know why? Because we're putting up a new staffing area. Yeah. Why are you going the opposite way that I think you should go? Why are you moving the opposite way I think you should move? Is my brain just doing a brain?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the park.
Okay, I think my brain is doing a brain. Okay, my brain is just doing a brain. Oh, that almost puzzle pieces in perfectly there. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I'm good. See, that's almost like a perfect puzzle piece fit. I love that. Oh, so nice. Okay. We can put up another staff center. I'm not super worried about it. We do want another paleomedical facility right here. We might have to move these guys back a bit if we have to expand the Creatosaur pad. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but you never can tell, right? And we need, you know it, you love it, maintenance. Yeah, I know, nothing back here is covered. You know why nothing back here is covered? Because I ain't put down the maintenance panels yet. Here. Now we're covered! Amazing how that works, isn't it? Okay, cool. And then we are going to want... Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one we're using? It is this one we're using. Nope. Ahmad has forgotten what pathway we're using. This one? Nope. Sure it's not this one? Yeah, sure it's not that one. Found it! Found the right one. Okay, cool. Done. Well, I think so, right? I think that should be fine for both. But, like, we're picking up... Oh, we're going to have to pause it to pick these guys up. They've got low health. We're picking up 4 raptors and 3 creatosaurs. Right? So that's going to be a problem. Also, I would like to move this pylon, please. Thank you. Better. You better be connecting to the right maintenance teams because honestly, I swear to heaven's sakes, if you are connecting to the wrong maintenance teams, I have several questions actually. Alright, so this is probably going to connect to maintenance teams 5 and 6 because they are much closer than the other two, which is fine. They're closer. And I have no idea who you're going to think is closer. 5 and 6. Okay, that's fine. I said add. Oh, you can't add 5 and 6. Are they maxed? They're not maxed, but you're not adding them. They weren't letting me swap either. Okay, there we go. Done. Alright, I was pressing the wrong button. That wasn't their fault. It was mine. I decided to press the wrong button. I figured why press the right button when the wrong button looked so much more enticing. You know, anybody can press the right button. The wrong button is so much more enticing, though. Okay. Why do you put me in this, like, side view? I will never understand that. Okay, so the thing is like, I don't want to go, like, through there with any of these, right? Because we kind of want to leave some unseen space in case these guys get like, oh, we want some privacy for our eggs kind of thing, right? So there we go. Should I put a gyrosphere through a carnivore exhibit? Probably not. But game said it would be okay. Game says it right here. Best for carnivores. I see it right there. Third paragraph, first line. Best for carnivores. There we go. I am taking them at their word. Best tour for carnivores. Do I personally think it's smart? No. Dumb idea. But game seems to think it's a good idea. Personally, I saw the movie. It did not go well. Yeah, I know. These guys need some serious help here. Facilities 4 is our newest one, right? We've got some issues. Get over here. We're getting 4 raptors. Where's the other boys? I can't tell. I accidentally got out of the add tasks screen. Good thing. Ah, there's the other 3. Up, tasks are full. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They'll come get them in a few minutes. All right, cool. So, let's get this put here and that put there. And then you're not, no, wrong team. Well, I mean, technically, you could go for both teams. It really doesn't matter. Right? Technically, either team could work. For this one, anyway. For this side, they're not going to want to connect to that team. Right, yeah, they're only gonna like this team. Yeah. Okay. And they're gonna want... It's not under there. Oh, no, it's under operations. I was gonna be like, security cameras ain't under there. Why is security cameras not... Can we put it in the exhibits? That seems like a bad idea. Here, it can probably fit over here, right? Yeah, it can. I just have to make a small adjustment. Boop! Now it'll fit over there. Operations. There. Yep, that'll do. Capture Team 3 is a little busy right now. I really don't want to add Capture Team 4 to that. I really don't. We could, like, add another one down here somewhere. Just to, like, cover this zone. Yeah, like, we could add it down here. But, I think we're good. Honestly, I don't like that the security cams take up task slots with the capture team. Like, not a fan of that. Not a fan. Add task scheduling, by the way. And since we're talking about that, we're going to need that. Have we unlocked more task scheduling? Or better upgrade slots? Additional upgrade slots. We need... Okay, in order to unlock more upgrade slots, we need a security reputation of 50. What on earth does it take to unlock our max reputation? Like, what does that take? I have questions. Oh, are we all of a sudden saying they're fine? No, we're still saying they are very low health. Cool. Alright, cool. I will add that guy onto their list, though. We'll also add those patrol tasks on. Cool. Done and done. Alright, we got 2 of 4 tranked. We need to bring these guys back. Ooh, 3 of 4. Ooh, you guys are on the ball with these guys today. Could you get 4 of 4? Oh, you did! Did you make me move them? You made me move them. Oh, good God. They had me move them into the wild. We've got a problem. They had me move them back into the wild. I don't know why it glitched and made me do that. Okay, nope, that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's not a problem at all. That is absolutely not an issue. I don't know why you would think that's a problem. That's absolutely not a problem. Why would you even consider that to be an issue? I don't know.
Asset transported.
I don't know why you'd even consider that to be an issue. Thank you. Okay, did you deliver them? No, you did not. Okay. You're saying this guy is out and he's not being delivered anywhere. Cool. Deliver him over here, please. Where I wanted them all delivered in the first place. Thanks a bunch. Cool. Okay, thanks. All right, here. Great. Where is actually on my map? Where's my ranger pilot? Here we go. You. Add task, please. Why can't I add task? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Not awaken. Okay. It's not letting me add this guy as a task. Velociraptor died. That's why it wouldn't let me add it as a task. Okay. That's why it wouldn't let me add him as a task, because he was dying. Fine. 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 Okay. Alright, if I reload from the autosave, how far back are we set? Because if not, then we have to redo the entire site, and good gravy knows I don't want to do that. Well, no, I'll just reload today's save. I can reload today's save. I can reload today's save. I can reload today's save. That's fine. I can reload today's save. I will do that. I can save it that way. And then we can just rebuild the 2 habitats and we'll be alright. I can rescue that. That'll be okay. Okay. How far back are we set? Alright. So they are currently still dying. If I do this. We'll see what we can do. But they are set to be tranked. And these guys are our important boys. Because they're the ones that are in deep doo-doo. Okay. It would have been fine if my mouse hadn't glitched. But my mouse decided to glitch. Which annoys. Okay. Get over here. Okay. Fine, we're going to move them one at a time just to make sure my mouse doesn't glitch. Get over here. Where's the other one? No, really, where's the other one? No, wait, really, where's the other ones? Okay, here we go. Found him. Okay, them over there. And then move you over there. Now, real quick. Okay. We are going to need, that's a pescivore feeder. I need live prey. We need food. Thank you.
Commencing asset transit.
Hopefully that will fix it.
Asset transportation underway.
Can I just actually, let's direct control them maybe and get them in here. Is that my best option? Because we need the creatosaurs in here too. Are they down yet? Okay. Not quite. Because that's the other thing, is I need the creatosaurs in here too. Okay. Let's go check over here. Okay. As soon as we get the creatosaurs ready to move, we'll go get the MVU into the Velociraptor pen so we can see about bolstering those guys. Okay. Now, let's get you guys all ship shape and ready to move. Now, let's get you. You should be easy to move. In theory. This should be easy. Do I want to talk about practice? Because the simple answer is no, I do not. The legitimate answer is I really do not. Okay, back. Back it is. Okay. Now. Alright, now that you're in here. Alright, you're in here. Okay. Add a task. Fix him up. Since you're in here. Alright. And then fix him up. And then fix him up. Cool? We cool? Get the boys boosted, shall we? Okay, cool. And then as soon as we get the other one in, we can get him boosted.
Transit has commenced.
No. Nope, stay right where you are. You're not going anywhere. Creatosaurs have arrived. Where's the other Velociraptor? How've the Creatosaurs arrived and not the other Velociraptor? Somebody explain that to me. There he is. Okay. Okay. Now, you take care of that. Okay, and that will fix them up. Okay, now while you are fixing him up, let's talk about our other raptors. What are your environmental issues and what can we do to fix them? Okay, cool. A lot, actually. You need more pasture. Like a lot more pasture. Like a lot more pasture. Oh, they need more area. Yikos. Okay, well, alright, look, let's not panic, right? They've still got more area to explore up here, right? We'll give them some time. Okay. Since you're here, why don't you go give him a checkup, shall we? Thank you. Okay. Now, can we see what your environmental issues are? Okay, they should have enough area, right? Like, if they just wander further up here, they should be fine. They do say they need more water. And they need some cover. That's fine. Okay, that's good. And then they need cover. Done. Okay. And then if they just wander up here, they should be happy, right? Here. There. Oh, nope. Took one too many tree out. And then I took out just a little too much pasture. Ugh. Alright. Take down the radius. There we go. That's probably about as good as we're going to get. Alright, so if they just wander up here, they should be happy. We just have to get them to wander up this way, and they should be fine. Right? That should get them exactly what they want. Now, question. You are not small nest boys. Okay. You are medium nest boys. You are. And you prefer just having species isolated. Cool. Are we looking at breeding sets? More or less. Okay, cool.
That's a majority confirmed.
So if they wander up here, they should be happy. They just have to wander up this way a little. And they should be more than happy. By the way, can I put the gate over here? Yeah! That should do her. Okay, yeah. So have we wandered up here? Are we happy now, boys? We're saying not enough space. Wander up this way. There's plenty. We're going the wrong way. You better not be going to attack that fence. I swear to all that is holy, you better not be going to attack that fence. If you wander up this way, there is more than enough space. Where's the rest of you? You're all down here. You, number 3, just wander up that way. Just a few more feet, please. I am begging you. Okay, I was so focused on the raptors that I forgot to get food in here for these guys. So I do need to be taking care of that, like, ASAP. There we go. Alright, there we go. Issue resolved. See, they're fine. Alright, so they do have a lot of area, so we can, in fact... Here. Look, they have a lot of area, right? And the raptors are saying they're not happy.
Asset has been transported.
Containing the dinosaurs is only half the battle.
Uh-huh.
The other half is making them comfortable enough to stay put.
I'm working on it. Okay, yeah, so they're happy now. Okay. Can we increase the radius on this? Thank you. That should be more than enough space for you guys. Oi! You're back!
30,000 lives per day were at risk at Jurassic World. Now it's billions. The longer
Fair.
you reject nature's course in deciding the dinosaur's fate, the worse this all becomes. We never wanted to directly sabotage your work, but you left us no choice. Do not force us to escalate further.
I mean...
Their reasoning is flawed, overly black and white. The
Is
dinosaurs
it?
may be struggling now, but with our help, they could adapt. Let's push forward. Extinction now haven't stopped us yet, and I have no intention of letting them.
I'd urge you to try and stay rational, but the dinosaurs seem to bring out the irrationality in the best of us.
Is their logic flawed, though, is the question. You're being like their logic is flawed, and I'm like, I'm not entirely sure their logic is flawed. Okay. So, are you still happy with your amount of space? Yeah, you should still be happy with that amount of space. Okay. And then there. That's a medium nesting zone. That's not what I wanted to click on. Y'all should have more than enough now. Okay, speaking of nesting grounds, which I was not, but I should be. I'm guessing you guys like large. Yeah, you guys like large. And they like it isolated. Why is it bouncing over there? I don't know. There we go. Okay. Yeah, like they should, if they just wander up here, there is more than enough space for them. There's plenty back here, there's more than enough up here. If they just wander in the correct direction, they're fine. They're yelling that they don't have enough space, but they have plenty of space. Oh, they attack in a vehicle. Interesting that they didn't tell me vehicle under threat. Oh, because it's just a maintenance vehicle, that's why. Hey, why don't you guys come up this way? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come chase me.
Switching roles.
I tried. You can't say I didn't try. Oi. I really did try. You can't say I didn't. Hey, you're the one who ran into me. Come on, come on. Come on. Come here. Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Come here, come here, come here. I am in big trouble, but you know what? I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to get out of the trees, okay? Come here, boys! Everybody up this way! Well, can't say I didn't try. I really did try to get him up there! At this point, the only thing I can do is wait for them to discover that there's more space up this way. There's not much more I can do at this point. I've done my best. Alright, who is low on comfort? Because it's not these guys. You would think it's them, but they're up at 94. These guys are up at 100. Who's having issues? It's you, isn't it? You're missing ground leaf. Now you're missing pasture. Okay. Now somebody's missing cover. Okay. Now. All right. We have two environmental issues going on here. What's going on? We need more cover. We need more ground fiber. That's ground fruit. No, we're getting rid of ground fruit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, who all is unhappy? Alright, somebody had 3 environmental issues. Ugh. You want more water. Okay. You want more pasture. Alright, look. Pasture land up here. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to start splitting everything into quarters. Pasture land up here. Okay? There. Now, we're going to give you a little extra pasture land. There we go. Now, you want ground leaf. Okay. Little extra ground leaf. Because I'm certain we're going to destroy somebody's happiness. Okay. You're happy, but everybody else is not happy. Alright. You want cover. Back corner gets cover. Alright. You want ground fiber. Okay. And you want, those all provide cover. You want ground fruit. So there's literally no way to make everybody happy. Like, there's literally no way. Okay. And now you just want a little more ground fruit. Okay, that's good enough. I'll take it.
The guests coming in are a good thing, and you can never have too much of a good thing, despite what my nutritionist says. You can see where I'm going with this. Let's pull in more guests, huh?
Already done, apparently. Ah! What did I do? What didn't I do? What
Guys,
should I have done?
Should there be shadows in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water.
I
We need
told
to handle
you!
this fast.
Oh wow, they do not look happy. Guess they've come for the juvenile we saw earlier.
I told
Sometimes I'd
you!
like to have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course.
I
Alright, let's get
told
those
you!
dinosaurs enclosed.
I told you we should be worried about Mama. I told you. Okay, why are we maxed out though? Like, construct an operational dinosaur encounter. We already have a couple. We already have one of those, I think. Well, actually, no, I don't think we do. I wanted one, but I don't think we had the money to at the time. I can do that. Okay. Ranger team, please. You know what? Let's use this one. And then, just to make sure that we get them down quickly, we'll just double up. Right? So I told you there was gonna be grown-ups. I told you the grown-ups were coming. You were just like, oh, look, there's babies. Let's capture them and put them in a pen. And I was like, where's Mama? And you were like, oh, it's fine. They're just kids. No. Where's Mama? No, they're just kids. It's fine. Nobody listens to the voice of reason until it is too late. No, I don't think they're all girls.
I have some news for you all.
Uh-huh.
What next? There's a huge storm on the way? More wild dinosaurs are attacking? Another sabotage?
Less melodrama, please. This
No.
is, in fact, good news.
Oh, is it?
Despite the state of the site when we took over and the challenges we faced since, the client is incredibly happy with our work.
They better be.
Ah, I knew we'd win them around.
In fact, they have extended our contract. They have a vision for this park, and they believe that we can bring it to life.
No.
That really is good news.
You think?
And as long as they keep signing our checks, I'll work towards whatever vision they want me to.
Well, I mean, like, is there really any point to go down that way? There is if we take it this way. Down and that way, right? Recover a little land, right? It won't be much, but it'll be a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, they should be down by now. Almost. One of them is still up. Come on, we have two guys circling him. There he goes. Okay, down they go. Finalize the selection. Move it in here and pray this is big enough. Okay. We need to have a total appeal of 13,000. We're at 10,000. We need to have 40 non-herbivore dinosaurs. We have 12. And we need to have shelter coverage at 95. It is at 75, which, you know, tracks. Because I just opened a whole new wing down here, and we haven't done anything with that new wing. So, you know, there's that. So, we're going to put these 3 big boys in here. Or big girls. 1 boy, 2 girls. And the female is alpha. So both Mama and Daddy came looking. So both Mama and Daddy came looking for their children. And I'm guessing Auntie as well. Okay. Woo. Now, the problem is this big enough for all of them? Is going to be the question. Yup. They came looking for the babies. Three and four are the parents. Is he attacking the fence already? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You just landed. Thank you. I was gonna say, at least take a peekies around. Okay. Okay, we're good. At least take a peekies around before you decide that, you know. So, no genetic info. Auntie has arrived. No, 3 is a dad. Yeah. 3 and 4 are the parents. Yeah, Ken confirmed. 3 and 4 are mom and dad of the 2. The 2 that we caught, yeah, 3 and 4 are the dad. 5 is now mama. Or 5 is now auntie. So, okay, we have environmental issues going on. Okay, we are missing pasture. We can sacrifice some wetland for pasture. That's fine. We also don't need water here. Apparently they don't care for regular water, but they do need deep water. Okay. So we're just gonna make more deep water. I guess we can delete this. I guess they don't need it. I suppose. You sure he's not gonna drown? He just floating into water. But okay. Okay. And then we need pasture. So let's make the rest of this pasture. And then wetland. Everything is wetland. Everything is wetland. Okay. They say we should be able to balance this out. We can't balance this out. There's no possible way to balance this out. Right? Like, there's no possible way to balance this out. Okay. We have 20,000, right? Here's my thought. Large power station. Okay. Now, get me another one. Actually, no, give me a pathway. That goes up the back. So we can puzzle piece in. And then get me another one. Can we alter where the pathing connects in on this? Okay, so we can't get another, we can't get another one in up there, right? I don't think so anyway. Absolutely not, no. I can get one in here. I have plans. This is actually related, I promise. I think. Okay. Is there a way to, like... No, there isn't a way to do that. Okay. I was wondering if there was a way to, like, switch the entryway from, like, where it is to the other side. Just to, like, keep this L shape, but, like, swap the building, if that makes any sense. here's the plan. We're gonna go across here. I have to go down and around to do this, I think. Force it to be like down here though. Alright, look. We take the hit and we hope we don't need more than 4 power bricks. And if we do, then we move the Spinosaurus. Is my current plan. Okay. Done. All right, there we go. See, they also want more deep water, which we can take this way now. And you want more wetland. Which I can go this way with. And then that should be enough of everything. Yeah. Okay. And then give me a large nest. In the back, where it's hidden from guests. And they will be happy. There we go. You still want more water? My dude. Okay, you haven't discovered this pit. Alright, you're fine. Once you discover this pit, you'll be fine. Alright, you're fine. We're gonna call you guys fine. Alright. We're calling them fine. I've done everything I can for them. There's not much else I can do at this point. They've got everything they need. Okay, cool. Dunzo. Now, let's talk park stats. We need more. I love how they say non-herbivores. You could just say carnivores. Meat eaters? Anything of that nature would have worked. But okay, sure. Alright, looks like we need another guest plaza because our food, drink, and shopping is down to 53. So it looks like we need another guest plaza. We need to transport, so we need a... Words just do not come to my brain sometimes. We need like a monorail or something that'll take guests down to the other side of the park. We need more restrooms, so yeah, we need another guest plaza. More shelters. And dinosaur welfare is fine. Alright. escape, then why? You guys, you're over here. Okie dokie. Okie doke. Open all shelters. Number 1. Unhappy child? Why is the child unhappy? Child says they're missing cover. No. There. We happy now? Okay, now everybody's happy. Except this guy escaped. Alright, everybody happy now except that guy escaped. So we need a ranger team. Not that ranger. We need... would also be great if we could get an emergency shelter down here. Yeah, they let me put it there. I'll take it. Okay. Quick question. Too close to the dino. I was gonna cut this little niche off and put another shelter there, but okay. I would love to like put a fence over this path, but they won't let me do that without disconnecting the path. And if I do that, they're gonna disconnect. We're not gonna have any power, and that's gonna be an even bigger problem. So, boo. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Ranger team. We've already got somebody on him. Okay. Oh, we've got somebody on 3. Alright, we need somebody on 4. Get over here. Alright. And then one of my maintenance teams, please. Anybody from maintenance? Where's maintenance? Staff center. There we go. Maintenance. Alright, you're pretty close. Get over here. Run, peoples. All right. Okay. We got to get our copter teams taking these guys down. All right, you. Hang on. You. Also take care of the child, please. somebody take care of our next immediate main issue. Okay. No, they're fine. Okay, cool. So we've got somebody working on that. Somebody working on this. Now. Whew, I don't think we lost anybody. Nope, we lost a couple of people. Look, I did my best. Boy. We've got 2 here. It's not going to let me select that one without unselecting the other. Okay, that's fine. It's because the big one fell asleep right on top of the baby. Alright, and then get the big one in there. And then 5 hasn't gone down yet, but they're getting it. Destroyed the maintenance vehicle before they could take it down. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Ranger team destroyed. Okay. By who? Oh, a Steggy. Oh, alright. That's fine. I'm sorry. Whoopsies. Who's the undiagnosed ailment? I see a medical scan required. To who? Ooh, we need my maintenance team again. You please. Could you get over here, please? You know, since you're there. And all that jazz.
A broken tooth is bad news.
Okay.
And not just because of the pain and the potential for infection.
Well,
there's a
to
serious
who?
risk of malnutrition and even starvation.
Who?
This must be addressed before bad news becomes disaster.
You're not telling me who! Okay, now you're telling me who. And since when do you have all these issues? Okay, you need more cover. You need more ground fiber. Oy. Saying you need more ground fruit, which is news to me. Okay. You're also saying you need more water. Okay. And now everybody else is angry. I'm having so many issues with you guys. we just don't have enough space. I mean, I know they say that we've got enough space, but I'm thinking we just don't have enough space going on here. All right. What was it? Steg 1 they said was a problem? Yeah. And now they're saying he's fine. Okay, I guess he's fine now. Oh, I don't get you. I don't get you. Okay, whatever. Everybody's happy over there now.
Asset delivery confirmed.
There. Everybody happy?
Transportation underway.
They're running through the habitat.
Apologize for any
Okay.
inconvenience during our recent handling of a
Sure. At least they weren't running through a carnivore habitat. Fair.
delivery has been completed.
Okay, missing father, now he's happy. Alright. I just finished closing everything up. Alright, fine. I just finished closing everything up. Okay. Alright, back to what we were doing. What's going on here? You're disabled by the storm. Is anybody else disabled by the storm? Maintenance Team 5 is also disabled by the storm. Is everybody disabled by the storm? It doesn't look like it, just a couple of them. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I was actually choosing a place for our next, I was actually choosing a place for our next habitat and or guest plaza. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a guest plaza down here. We have, I don't think we have fun centers or anything here, right? No, so far we just have like the bare minimum, just... What's up? Avian influenza. Okay. My mobile unit was dispatched. Oh, they've been disabled.
Vehicle's really struggling.
Yeah, I can't get him out of there.
I'm driving. Copy.
Yeah, I can't get him out of there. They're disabled by the storm, and I can't get him out of there. There's nothing I can do. There's legitimately nothing I can do. This one's also been disabled by the storm, and there's legitimately nothing I can do.
Sustaining damage.
Yeah, there's legitimately nothing I can do. I can't get him out of here. There's legitimately nothing we can do but wait till the storm passes. Okay, we've got hookworms. So the only thing we can do at this point is wait for the storm to pass for a lot of our vehicles to be repaired and be set free here. What is this? Oh, it's a cherry tree. Okay, never mind. Got another injury. Oh, this is a major one. That's a broken bone. We have to take care of that. But then it says no ailments detected. What the flying fluffer notice? But I was clicking on the wrong one. All right, snowstorm. All right, we have to tranquilize him. And get him taken care of. Okie doke. Got another major injury. Dinosaur with frostbite. Uh-oh. Okay. You are going over here. Let's leave somebody because I don't know what frostbite entails. The ranger team has been destroyed. There's not much I can do. They got disabled by the storm. Okay, good news. The snowstorm is easing up. Bad news. We still have a lot of issues going on. Okay. So, here's the plan. Yep. We are going... Okay. We can close the emergency shelters. I think we're in the clear.
Inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Yeah, we're fine now. What's your issue now? Yeah. Okay, so all of these guys are having trouble. I'm wondering if they're having trouble because of the snowstorm is a problem. Right? Okay, pasture land. Do we have something that'll do ground leaf and else? No, just ground leaf. So now, if I don't touch this area, the cries stay happy. Okay. So, leave that area up there alone, and the cries should stay happy, I hope. We need more cover. Okay. We need ground fiber, ground fruit. This should fix both of those problems. Okay, now we just need ground fiber. Now we need ground fiber, ground fruit. Also saying we need more water. Okay, done. You're saying we need more cover. Okay. Now, if we just get you more fiber, you should be okay. And the cries are not happy anymore. All right, what are you missing now? Missing more pasture land. And you're missing a ton of ground leaf. Okay. Do we have anything that'll do like ground leaf, ground fiber, ground fruit? Nope, just ground root, ground fiber. Okay. Well, here, how about we do this? We get this whole area covered in fiber for you. Okay, whole zone is now covered in fiber. Now, this does ground fiber and ground fruit. I was hoping it would do more fiber than fruit. Okay, fine. Give me cover. That's tall fiber and ground fiber. I was looking for cover. Okay. All right, perfect. Well, all right, they're comfy, so that's good enough. Nothing's good enough for any of them. I think what's going on is they're reaching their, like, habitat limit. So the problem is that they want more space, is the thing. Right? Like their area is coming down to the wire here. Like it's still in the white. They're still saying they're fine, but it's coming down to the wire. So I think what they really need is they need more space. But short of like pushing all this back and knocking out here, I don't think we can do that. I don't really want to do that right now either. I can do that. It's not going to get you much space. It'll get you a little something. All right? We can go a little bit closer to probably here. Why are you going that way? Go this way. Go that way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So if we go out this way, we can get them a little more space. Not going to be much.
Delivery complete.
It's not going to be much at all, really. It's barely even anything worth writing home about, really. It's
Gentlemen, the snowstorm has now passed. Please resume your
Yep. So it's like it's not even really anything worth getting excited about at that point. The only thing we can really do actually, this is the only thing we can really do, is I can grab these guys. It's kind of going to mess up my overall plans, but it might be worth it long term. Drop it back. That's fine. Puzzle piece you directly into there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And then move this here. It's hard to see with all the dust on the ground. And then puzzle piece this directly into here. Well, not necessarily puzzle it, but yeah. Then drop that directly into there. And then what we're going to do... that down there. Go directly into there. Okay. Something to this effect? Is what we would do. Can't see it anymore. There we go. Thank you. And then you. I hate that you force me into that view. Please do not do that. Please do not force me into that view. There. Okay. And then what we will do from there is I will delete all of this. It's an herbivore enclosure, right? Let's just leave that. We leave that where it is. Take this down here. We go this way. We put a gate in there. And there we go. That's the best I got. Nobody's escaped. You're fine. Right? Nobody's escaped. You're fine. I do have to re-add the ranger teams, the medical teams, all of that. Whoops, sorry, I should have reassigned the second team to that. Thank you. That's fine. There we go. That's the wrong guy. That is still the wrong guy. There we go, ranger post. There we go. And you know, since we already have one in there, it's obstructed by the maintenance post. Alright, fine. There we go. Done. And that should give us enough to fix the issues, right? Terrorizing dinosaur? Nobody's terrorizing anybody. They're fine. Once they discover there's more land, they'll be fine. Alright, cool. Now I can finally do what I've been trying to do from the beginning. Alright. So I was thinking of putting in a monorail system up here. Maybe we put one here, one back here, and one down here. Is the plan? Let's take a look at the transport ratings. Where are they the worst? Yeah, down here. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Monorail system. We start it here. We might actually replace this with a repeater system. We're going to put one here. Put it a little bit closer. Put it a little bit over here. And then last one can go down here. See, that's why I was thinking we might need the monorail system, or we might need the repeater system up here. All right. Not the monorail station. Yeah, you. Let's move you just ever so slightly to here. Okay, now I know this still doesn't have power. That's okay. Now we're covered. All right, cool. Thank you. Done. I don't want to like go too close to that nest because I don't want it to be like visible by guests, you know? There we go. But we are going to come back through here for this next bit. There we go. Something to that effect. Is that efficient? No. But will that give everybody the best view of what is going to be some new habitats in here? Yes. Because we're going to put some new habitats up in here. 2, possibly 3, but definitely at least 2. Probably 3, looking at it. This is going to be pretty big. All right. Question for the repeater system. No, it would have to connect like here, so I would have to put it like... Can we do it on this side? Yeah. Here. And then here. 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 Ah, that's all I needed. Okay, cool. That's what I'm looking for. That'll help with the transport rating. Now, let's talk. The next guest plaza. This is a small. I don't want a small. Almost done did it again. Actually, before we do this, I have a question for research. Can't do it. Okay, cool. Would a mossy count as a carnivore? I don't think so, right? I think it only counts, well, it says non-herbivore, right? So I guess pescivores also count. So technically mossies should count. So should donkeys. Dunketolicus or whatever that is. Donkeys should also count. Dunkin' Donutsaurus. Dunkinsaurus should also count, right? That should count. Sure, just wait. That's fine. Dunkinsaurus. I should get points for Dunkinsaurus. Right? I should get points for Dunkinsaurus. Dunkinsaurus should count. Okay. So we have a drink. We need food. We need shops. We need bathrooms. Okay, let's put one over here. Also gonna put one over here. Wrong buttons. We need an emergency shelter. We could use another emergency shelter. Okay. Is there a repeater station within range? There is. Boom. There. Okay. So that should help us with food, drinks, restrooms. How are we doing on our accommodation? Okay, accommodation rating is still at 100%. So we're fine there. Yeah. Okay. That should bring us up to where we need to be then. Right? So then the next thing we need to worry about is synthesizing some new dinos. Since they're obviously not going to hand me new dinos from this point on, we need to talk about synthesizing dinos. Now, can confirm, especially when running, guests do like to wander into the Hammond Creation Lab. So, let's say we stick a creation lab down here. Where people might even get to see a release, right? If they're lucky while they're flying over with the monorail. Well, actually, we're putting in mossies, right? Or we're putting in pescivores and all that, right? So let's talk Aquasaurus. Aquasaurs are going to have to go down here if we're going to do that. Okay. That answers that question. Coolies. Alright, cools. That answers that question. I do want Aquasaurs, but we are going to have to do it this way. Boom. One Hammond Lab. Attractions. These are gonna have to be carnivores because we need to up our carnivore game over here. So this is gonna have to be carnivores. So we can put a gyro station in here for funsies. We can put one over here. And we can put another one over here. Right? Okay, that could be fun. And then we can have... Where can we give our guys some privacy in case they need it? Probably right here would be the best spot for some privacy, right? If they need it. So, like, we want to put viewing gallery here. I don't have any big boy dinos yet, so I'm not worried about that. This would be a good area for privacy in case they want it. So we're going to leave this area empty for the other one. And we're going to say... this for another close encounter of the dino kind over here. And then we're going to say give us viewing station. That still leaves this area. We just kind of have to cut the gyro station around it so they don't like view it too much. And then we want another viewing station. And then let's put in... Now we want to leave this area clear. Okay, cool. And then that's good. Just in case our guys want a little privacy for their egg nests. Whoever we're putting in here. Do I know who that is? No. Not a clue. Alright, hang on. We're gonna go from here. Nope, not quite. Okay, there. Up here. Around the back. Thank you. And there we go. Where's the connection on this? Right there, actually. Perfect. Alright, great. Now, for our separation on these two. I want to say right here is probably good. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's looking at power, not the ranger stations. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I was just thinking it was like showing you how close the ranger station was. Which, you know, would be more awesome. But, that's fine. Okay. And now we need to edit the tour track. There we go. Hang on. There we go. Around the creation lab. Actually, no, I think we have to go up that far. To go around the creation lab. So I want to leave this area blank, I think. As much as we can. Just in case our dinos want a little privacy. Alright, hang on. Back through, come on. Alright, we have to move this one, I think. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. Here, can we move you to like here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. And again, we want to kind of try and keep it as away from that zone as we can. Thank you. All right. All right, there's a staff gate here, so let's see if we can actually move the staff gate. No, I wanted to move the staff gate to like here. Cool? Cool. Thanks. All right. And then let's continue editing the tour route. To go that way. All right, done and done. Cool. Fabulous. All right. And then we're going to need some water. Probably here. Nope. Tour tracks there. All right, new plan. I'm just going to turn the whole thing into water. There we go. And we're going to see where we've got a place good enough to throw a decent amount of water. And then we're just going to get rid of the rest. There we go. And if I have to, we'll throw another puddle somewhere else. All right, and there we go. Perfect. All right, cool. I think we have everybody out at the moment. We already have Creatosaurs. We can get Allies. And we can get Murgatroyds. Those could be fun. Everybody's currently out, though, so we'll just wait, shall we, on them to come back. Yeah, I mean, I know, monthly chart, we went down by 19% because I completely finished rebuilding a new area for peoples.
There's nothing more satisfying than taking something off the to-do list. But to get there, you need something on it first. I can help with that.
I'm good for now, thanks. What's going on here? Oh, right. You're ready to be transported back. Okay. Treatment successful. Back you go. Sorry, forgot. I forgot all about that. I completely forgot he was waiting in there.
Transportation underway.
completely forgot about that. It's okay though. They'll be fine. Alright, so now transport rating is great, by the way. We're missing, we could use another toilet over here, it looks like. I think we should actually be able to fit one here even. Yep. Done. Alright. Toilet rating's fine. Shelter coverage is good. Shopping. Okay, so they want some more shops down here, which makes sense. Because, you know, we just opened this whole plaza area. Drinks. And food. Should be able to fit it there. Yep, we can. Oh, come on. So sometimes it lets you like stack them right on top of each other, and sometimes it tells you that's impossible. And I don't understand why. Okay. That's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna move this to right there. Boom. Not even close to an issue. Now, we can put down the food. Right here. Cool. So now we have food, drinks, shopping. So that's all fine. We do have to get these guys sorted out, though. Although I don't think there's anybody back here at the moment, but okay. Oh, are my scientists back? Cool. Are we just getting tuna? Is that what these guys are? They're just like tunas? I thought they were big boys. Go get more. I thought they were big boys. No, they're just fossilized tuna. Okay. Alright. This tea shop also makes 2 people happy. Perfect. You make 3 people happy. And there we go. Now we've made 4 people happy. Scusi. What do you mean not enough space? They're still saying they don't have enough space. Alright, look, to be fair, they finally wandered up there. But we're at 99. Okay. How much space do you guys have? Alright, so you guys can lose some area and be okay. We're just gonna have to, like, do this a little wonky. I can't see it from that angle. Could we not be in that angle, please? Thank you. Cool. Alright. Thank you. Well, maybe we cut it here, right? It's weird, it's wonky, it looks funky. The entire track is now completely disconnected. Why? Just because I wanted to get rid of one gate? Ugh. Alright, fine. You got rid of the random gate. Now the track is disconnected. There. Feel better? Yes, now I feel better. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now you guys should have more than enough space. And we should be able... Let's get you a little cover. Back here. There. And you're fine. There! Happy? What threat's happening? You're doing a status check. Guys. And they were just destroyed. Alright. That's fine. Fine. Alright, well, you know, life happens. We've got to get a maintenance team over here. Like, we've got to get a maintenance team over here now. Where's my closest maintenance team? You guys. Oh, you're already on it. Oh, good. Oh, criminy, they're out. Alright, open all shelters. Open all shelters, thank you. thought all shelters were open. Thought I said to open all shelters. Okay. Get in here. Get in here. What happened? Why did the gate malfunction? Since when do we have 3 environmental issues going on over here? Okay. Fine. There. Apparently, we still don't have enough space. Actually, if we don't need this pathway back here, let's say we get rid of it. In favor of a little more space. Because apparently they're still not happy. Okay. I have a thought. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Well, I'm glad you're not in prison. Thank you so much for the follow, prison. Yeah, I've got to fix my sound alerts. My sound alerts are busted. Okay. I have a thought, right? Do you think, like, what if we, I know I just set up this huge gyrosphere ride. What if we get rid of the gyrosphere here? Move the Spinosaurus from here down to here. I'll delete this middle fence. We'll get rid of the gyrosphere. We'll move the Spinosaurus from where they are down to here. Might even delete the Hammond Creation Lab. We can then move the raptors up to here, right? Give all of this space to the Creatosaurs, all of this space to the raptors. I'll seal this area back off, right? I'm liking this plan. And then, because I am hating what we're doing here. Like, absolutely flipping hating it, right? So here's what we do. We get rid of this whole mess. Right? Yes, we're going to take out the gyrosphere station. We're going to take care of this. Because the Spinosaurus are being just nothing but a pain in my derriere. They keep demanding more and more and more space, and I just don't have the space to give them. So here's what we do. And so are the velociraptors, right? The raptors are also being like, we need more space. And I'm like, come on, guys, you got plenty. And they're like, no, we don't. And I'm like, got plenty of space. All right, so here's what we do. Move the nest all the way back here. It will be not viewable by the guests. They'll like it back there. That'll be great. Okay. We're going to change all of this water up the radius. Actually, we're even going to get rid of the Hammond Creation Lab down here. I'm even going to do that. I'm going to go that far. We're going to say we don't need a Hammond Creation Lab down here. More space is more space, right? We don't need a Hammond Creation Lab down here. And give them water. All of this water. Just all of this deep water. Deepest water we can give them. Yeah. Is that a gyro station? Bye. Oh, can't get rid of it, eh? Somebody must be using it. Well, they won't be for long. Okay, cool. All of that will be water. They also want wetland, right? Here, we can keep the radius up, right? They want wetland. So all of this is now wetland. Anything that is not water is now wetland. Because everybody loves a bog. Right? I don't. I used to live near a bog. I hate bogs. Bogs are the worst. Okay. They want cover. We'll put that towards the back with the nest. And they want pasture. It's right here. There you go. You've got water, you've got wetlands, you've got cover, you've got pasture, you've got it all. Here's what you don't got. All right. You're going in there. You're going in there. How'd you end up over here? Don't care. You're going in here. Don't know, don't care. You're going in here now. All right. That's what we're going to do. That way y'all can stop fussing at me. Who's a threat? What's going on? No. Is this still not fixed? What's going on here? Are all shelters not open? Yeah, shelters are open. Pay a significant sum to charity. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm fixing the Spinosaurus issue. Oh, good Lord. What is going on here? Where's my other ranger team? Okay, where's my other ranger team? I appreciate that you're on the Steggy. I've got something a little more vital at the moment.
A dinosaur has swallowed a cell phone. You know, a prehistoric animal with a ringtone is all fun and games until you remember how the phone got inside it in the first place.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm so... Ha, 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 ha. Funny call out to the one movie. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. You need to go to a medical facility? Yeah, you need to go to a medical facility. Go. All right. Go. All right, now is that all the Spinosaurus that we need to transfer? I think so. How did they get back out, though? Is this gate still malfunctioning? What's going on? They're saying they got back out. How? He shouldn't have gotten back out. It should have been fine. It should have been closed. What, did he just run through an open gate? Thank you so much for the follow, Jay. I appreciate it. What is your issue now? Are you the one that swallowed the cell phone? Is that the problem? Because I think that's the Spinosaurus. I'm pretty sure the Spinosaurus swallowed a cell phone. Because it's the ha 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 Funny. That's a call out to the third movie where the Spinosaurus swallows the cell phone. And you get to hear the funny ringtone. The funny ringtone. Ha ha. See, we made the funnies. Laugh at us. We're self-aware. Right? Yeah? I know, right? Okay, they're going to deal with my Steggy. The Stegosaurs also need to be moved to a different habitat, I think. But I'm going to deal with them in a bit. Okay. What's your environmental issues and what can we do to fix it? Okay, see, we now officially have too much deep water. Thank you. It's about time we ran into that issue. Okay. Bring that down. Now, let's talk wetland. Bring that up. Then let's talk pasture. All right. And then we can talk more cover down the back because y'all should be happy from there. Okie doke. And that should be 0 issues. That should bring us to a 0 issue from there for those guys. Okay. And should leave us with these guys no longer escaping. Thank you. Dinosaur contracted what? Avian pox. What do we do about that? We have a new research node that must be taken care of. We need a photo. Oh, joy. Okay. Who's sitting at the research at our ranger station unused? Nobody. Alright, you're here though. Perfect. Direct control. That should have got me what I need, right? Perfect. That's got me what I need. That is all I needed. Medical research. Go! Thank you. Okay. And now you're the one with the cell phone. And where are teams 12 and 13 go? Okay. I appreciate that. Hi. Apparently that needs maintenance. Could you take care of that, please? Thank you. Okay, great. You're ready for transport? Cool. Get back in here, please. Sweet. If you could, that would be great. What do you mean you're missing pasture? You're not missing pasture. Okay, you still say you're missing pasture, do you? Here. Now you're not. Now you're fine. Done. Uh-oh. Hubby's been doing all oversized today. Hubby's been picking all the big items today, basically. Okay, so now you're injured and have swallowed a phone. Well, now since what? Okay, fine. How many of you swallowed how many phones? I have questions. I have questions, most of them being how many of you swallowed how many phones? Okay.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Thank you. You do not have environmental issues, you are fine. Avian pox research available. Oh, we have a different avian research available? Well, then I better get my butt on that now, shouldn't I? Right after you take a nappies. Scientists, not that. You take a nappies. We do have a new research note available. Prevents future cases of avian pox from occurring. Well, then I better get my butt on that as soon as we can. We've got avian pox being cured. So we'll be alright. Okay. We should be clear to close the shelters. Thank you. Disease outbreak controlled. Most of the major injuries taken care of. Next up, problem 408,096. Why are you over here? You shouldn't be dealing with them anymore. They're on this guy's. I wasn't even looking to deal with you. I was looking for the capture team. Thank you. Actually, the capture team was who I was looking for. I was looking for the capture team, actually. And then we are going to take your nesting area, move it up here. That's fine. Cool, cool. Great. Alright, cool. You guys are ready to be moved. Awesome. Alright. Let's get rid of all of this. Alright. Crank this way down. Doesn't have to be quite that much, but okay. There we go. You want mostly pasture land, actually. Like, you want primarily all pasture land. With a hint of cover. Towards the back. There we go. Alright. Finalize selection. And you boys are moving over here. Alrighty? Oh, we should also move your feeders. I forgot about that. Because these guys didn't need feeders for reasons that I don't understand, but okay. Where's your other feeder? Oh, I know you have another feeder in here somewhere. There it is! Found it! Nest claimed by who? I wasn't watching.
Asset being transported. Asset transportation underway.
They happy now. I'm just saying they're very happy now. I'm just saying they're extremely happy now. Thank you.
Asset has
Oh, they form partner bonds. Interesting.
transportation underway.
That's interesting to know.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay. Cool. Once this guy gets picked up, we'll delete this gate, and then we'll be ready to go for having the Creatosaurs just roam through here. Ready? Yep, we're ready. He gone.
Transit has commenced.
So, why did it delete that gate without deleting the pathway, and it didn't do the... Whatever. Alright. So it deletes that one and deletes the whole path. But it deleted the other one without and just deleted the gate. I don't get why it does that. Alright, fine. Whatever, sauce. That's the shelter. I wanted... Edit the route. Thank you. We're back. Done. Okay, and we don't need that post because we don't need 2 check-in posts. Alright, cool. They need more arid though, because they like arid places. They're not a fan of all this silly pasture land. They prefer arid land. So, arid land it is. They could use a little more water, which here's what we're going to do for that. We're going to take away the water here, and we're going to take away the water here. And we're going to put more water... We're going to put more water right here. And we're going to give them a lot more. Right? Because they're going to grow. Don't worry, they're going to be happy. They'll be happy in a bit. Right? They are also much happier with, they said arid lands. Let's turn all of this into arid. And let's go. They also want some wetlands. So around the water is wetland. There we go. There we are. That should make them happy. As soon as they realize they can wander over this way, they will not be upset with the fact that, oh, there's no water. There's plenty of water. Alright. Plenty of water, plenty of wetlands, plenty of arid. They will be happy. Alright. And now the only people that we have as possibly not happy
Delivery has been completed.
are these guys. No, they're good. I guessed correctly. They are perfectly fine. Alright. Everybody's perfectly 110% happy. Okay, great. And see, these guys are even happy now that they've realized they've got this much water. They've got a ton of water, they've got a ton of arid, they've got a ton of wetland. They happy. Everybody's happy. Alright, cool. Now that everybody's happy, we can talk fun. All right. All right, the disasters are mostly neutralized. Mostly. You need a nappies. You need an nappies. I still think we probably need to separate the Corys and the Steggies, because the Steggies are upset about like everything right now. So we probably need to separate the Corys and the Steggies. Now, ask me if I actually want to do that. I don't. I don't actually want to do that. I don't actually want to separate the Corys and the Steggies. What I want to do I kind of wish I could see the outline of this much better. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Ah! Wild animal within the building. A wild animal has been seen roaming the building. Evacuate the building. I literally just built that. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in, guys, there's nothing there. It's a giant pool. What are you evacuating? There's nothing there. I'm not even finished building it yet. It's just a giant pool. There. Now I'm finished building it. It's still just a giant pool. There's still nothing in it. Okay. So... I think we put the ranger team down here for this section. So we can put the hatchery down here. So the ranger team will be here. Right? Don't need that all the way down there, but I'm going to put it all the way down there just so that I can link off it and say go this way. Am I happy with that path? Probably not, but we're going to deal with it. Alright. Cool. Do people wander into the lagoon hatcheries like they wander into the Hammond Creation Labs? Because I haven't seen people do that, but maybe they do. I don't know. Either way, over to the attractions. Are we gonna connect? Are we gonna move? Are we gonna move or are we gonna crash? Move or crash? What are we doing? Moving! Yay! We moved. I'm gonna be honest, money was on crash. Smart money was on crash. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay. So if I put another one here, we should have an area back here, like back here, that's still like invisible to guests. For some of our animals that are like, I don't want my young to be seen by a guest. Right? That's good. Okay, and then we want... we don't want that area. We want this area to be uncovered. So lagoon viewing area here. I'm trying to move it. And one right there. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. Okay. There we go. And there you go. Okay, cool. Perfect. That's good. And then we do need power. Let's go here. And then if I go here, that should get this area power. Perfect. But we are probably going to want a little more power down here. Y'all are in for it because my husband is getting off an hour early today. And I have not stopped streaming. Which means y'all are in for a lot of activity in a second. I might even have to mute the mic for a few minutes. possibly even go on break. Cause usually I am off by now, but since he got off an hour early, I don't have to go running off to make dinner yet. But the puppy, well, let's just say she is his favorite person. I'm just her most protected. I might be mama, but he's her favorite playmate. So yeah, I know, right? Oh, I do the same thing when it doesn't move. It's like, oh my goodness. Uh-oh. We in for a crash every time we run into some form of a hiccup. I'm just like, uh-oh. Do it crash or do we keep going? Every single time, right? Like every single time. Every single time. 'Cause I just never know. All right, there we go. Perfect. So that gives us a new ranger team and a medical team. That also gives us an extra capture team that does not have anything to do, which is great. Because I've been really worried about like all the assignments that all of our capture teams have. So that's helpful, actually. Can we talk about this new fishy? Do we have it? Oh, we don't have the plesiosaur up to 70% though. We only have him to 61. Okay, so we gotta go get more plesiosaur so I can get me a Nessie. But yeah, this do just be looking like giant dinosaur tuna. I'm not gonna lie, this do just be looking like dinosaur tuna. Well, he's got less appeal than the pleasies, though. I want a Nessie! I want a Nessie! Alright, can we send anybody out? No, we can't yet. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I love how they're like, you're going to have to evacuate the pool you just built. I mean, there's nobody in it. It's a pool. What do you want? You want to sabotage a pool? Okay. Have a good time, I guess. It's really that important to you to sabotage a pool. Oh, this whole back area is not covered. Uh-oh. I did not realize that this whole back area was completely not covered. Actually, how not covered are we back here? Very. Okay. Alright, better. Yeah, y'all are gonna be heading out to patrol a lot in a minute. Y'all are gonna be heading out for a lot of patrol. Y'all have got to take care of a very big, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, y'all. Really? You're putting them on that, huh? Okay, I guess they're closer. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Spinosaurus to the park.
Ooh, we are. Ooh, they can't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 13 and 14 aren't full. They were just put in. They should be able to handle that. It's a little bit of ways, but they should be able to handle it. Okay, let's put 8 and 7 on this one. Again, they're a little bit away, but, you know, they should be able to handle it. There we go. There we go. It does look cool, right? I agree that it does look cool. It's hard to judge the size of it, though, is the thing, right? It kind of looks like a tuna, but when you look at it from the top, it could be a giant tiger shark. Right? Like, this could be a tiger shark. Kind of a thing. It's hard to judge the size. I suppose if I read the info, I could know more. But that would be for smart people. Have you met me? I have been accused of many things. Smart brain is not one of them. Let's put the giant tuna in. Why not? We worked hard to get it. We might as well put in the giant tuna. Get me giant tuna fish. Get me giant Jurassic tuna fish. Let's find out if we're getting a Jurassic tuna or a Jurassic tiger shark. I'm not sure which. I don't know. I also want to know if this will count to our non-herbivore species. Right? Because they just say non-herbivore, they didn't say carnivore. And technically it eats fish, which does not make it herbivore. So batch size is 3 eggs, so we get 2 eggs out of this maybe? Maybe just 1? Hoping for 2. Show me 2. We got 2, I'll take it. One of you's a boy. Oh, I forgot to randomize the skin pattern. Aw. Oh, well. Oh, you're short-lived. Ooh. Y'all better get working. I'm just saying. One of you is short-lived. Y'all better get working quick. You need a nappies. Go take a nappies. Thank you. Their resting is completed. And we need kilt bed. I'm going to put it back here because I think that's where the blind zone is. If I remember correctly. Yeah, that's where the blind zone is. That way if they're fussy. What am I supposed to do about this? They say it's sabotage, but what am I supposed to do about it? Do we just wait for it to like lapse or what? Okay. Do we have like, oh, I guess we do have like decoration on the seafloor now. Yeah, we got rocks and stuff down here. Cool. Although I don't see any loose dinosaurs running free down here. I think we're clear. I mean, until I release this guy. All right.
Incubation personnel, please.
Release the Dunkosaurus.
Now that is one big fish. And the
Is it?
Dunkleosteus is armored like a tank too. Oh, and get this.
Tiger shark.
Instead of teeth, it has 2 armored plates which can snap shut with more force than an Allosaurus bite. Huh. It's enough to make you never swim again. Not that I swam much before.
Tiger shark. Cool. All right. We need... feeders. I'm guessing it doesn't actually need a shark feeder, though. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That did bring us up to 20, though. Deny them. No, thank you. We need more publicity right now. We need our publicity rating up after the disaster that was that last run. Okay. So I think that does count. Okay. Cool. That being the case, can we get more Nessies? Please? Where you hiding, the Nessies? Should be a blue site, right? Because I started looking for them. That's not a Nessie. That's not a Nessie. That's not a Nessie. Aw, it's not a blue site. Alright. Why can't we go there? Oh, my scientist limit. Okay. Where can I find more That's Mossies. I was looking for Nessies, actually. Mossies are fun, but I was looking for Nessies. That's not a Nessie. It's a right click, actually. What is that? Oh, a mega. That's fun. That's not that weird one, is it? No, I don't think so, because I haven't researched the weird one yet. No idea what that is, but it's not what I'm looking for. We're so close to unlocking the Nessies. We can get more Spinosaurus. I'm not sure why you'd want them. They're kind of high maintenance. Have you noticed? There we go! Was that them? No, but it's a close cousin. Nessies. Well, there's got to be a place for them. Why am I just not seeing it? That's a barracks. There we go! Found one. Bring me back Nessies. And you two better get busy because she's short-lived. So, fill the tank for me, if you would, please. And then I would like to get some Nessies, please. Okay. Not there. This is gonna be tight no matter where I put it. Alright, look, so here's the thing. No matter where I put it, we're not gonna be able to get, like, the 6 surrounding it. So what if I put it... Don't link into that. Why do you keep insisting on linking into it whenever I get close? Stop that. I don't want you to link in. I just want you to hang out next to. Stop that. So right here's probably about as close as I can get. And then... Okay. So... There, but shift it down a bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what, 1 in the center, and then 1, 2, 3. This is like 8 tanks. This is a little bit smaller, but I'll take it. Oh, that's an aviary. I was looking for lagoon. I know it requires a lagoon. Thank you. It's at a lagoon. Why are you not registering that there's a lagoon there? So you register that there's a lagoon there, but not one there. Why? Thank you. Crazy. All right. We're so close to getting over 70 on the Nessies. So I want to get over 70 on the Nessies. Yes, I'm calling them Nessies because I'm pretty sure Nessie is a plesiosaur. Nessie's also a cryptid and not real. But shh, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay, attractions. Let's get to work on them. Again, we want to leave like a blank space. Let's put it here. Right there. Right here would work, right? Oh, don't you dare crash on me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I am giving it such a stink eye. Don't you dare crash on me today. Lennox, you play nice. I have some peppermint fudge from Christmas in the back. You play nice, I give you some. Hey, it used to work on routers when I was in internet tech. I'm assuming it works here. Okay, cool, it worked. I'm not kidding, I used to do that when I worked internet tech, when I worked for an internet company. I used to bribe routers. with customers on the line. They thought it was hilarious. They'd sit there and be like, does that actually work? And I'd be like, well, hang on and let's see. Give me 5 minutes. Let's see if it actually worked. Hey, it works today. All right. Yes, today this is an effective strategy. Alright. So I do kind of want to connect.
We have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
There we go. Kind of want to connect those two. And if I do that, there we go. Perfect. Quick question. Give me a repeater. Where? Right here. That'll work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe.
We have! Guess what? There's nobody in the lagoon yet. Alright. I want some Nessies. Let's randomize them before I forget. Again. Alright. And let's start. Bring me Nessies. And then after this, somebody's going to want a nappies. Good news is we're halfway to our goal of having 40 non-herbivore species. I'm going to assume Nessie's going to want fish, right? Yeah, we'll just line the back area with fish. There we go. Nessie gets fish. And then Nessie will also get a nesting area in the back. Alright. Ooh, if we're lucky, we'll get 3. But we'll at the very least get 2 out of this. So I'm good with that. Okay. We got all 4. Oh. That's nice. All right. Yeah, see, I said somebody was going to want a nappies after this. The rest of you can begin work. You can go take a nappy. I'm pretty sure that means something else entirely in Australia. But I know in the US that's just, you know, nap is, I think that means diaper over there. But, you know, here that's just go take a nap. Go get some rest. But, you know, go take a nappies. It's fine. Why does this still say it's sabotaged? What is going on over here? How do I get that to be not sabotaged? And what did they do to sabotage it? It's literally just a giant pool. Okay. Which vehicle is under threat? It doesn't matter, it's not under threat anymore. Okay. So, alright, so the good news is, though, now that we no longer have the threat of wild dinosaurs wandering out from over here, we can just delete this fence that I put up for no good reason that I hoped would maybe keep the wild dinosaurs at bay. That was absolutely going to do nothing. Especially since this is where the Spinosaurus came from. I'm just saying. You use the car? Okey-doke. We're gonna get some plesiosaur in just a minute. I want Nessies. So I guess these guys are pretty big, because I can see them from the air. So I guess they're bigger than tuna. I guess they're ancient tiger shark. Yeah? But hey, at least stay happy. Oh, here we go. Are we ready? Release the Nessies! Car? For what? What am I using a car for?
Ah, okay, now you're breeding velociraptors, I see. Well,
Oh, we are?
as far as I know, they were the first dinosaur that bred in the wild, despite Dr. Wu's insistence that no modern dinosaur ever would. You know, it seemed so very, very terrifying at the time. Who knew that greater global chaos would soon follow? Well, I suppose I did.
This
Ooh,
is
they
the
want more.
plesiosaurus, a marine reptile that, like
Oh, no, they're good.
modern-day sea mammals, comes up for air. It can
Oh, they're
really
cool.
move in the water and has a big appetite. So, don't dangle your feet in the pool around this one.
Wasn't planning on it. Do they cohabitate with anybody? Oh, that's so cute! They're like giant otters. That's so cute. He's so cute. I love it. Where's their here they go. No, they don't like anybody else. No likes, no dislikes. They just chill with themselves. Yeah, okay, so these guys are kind of small. They probably didn't need a tank of this size, but I built it anyway, so nanner, nanner, nanner. I'm lost, but that's not unusual. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right, now I've got to get ready to go make dinner. So I will have to head out, unfortunately. I will be back tomorrow. We will be finishing more Jurassic Park tomorrow. We'll probably finish off Japan tomorrow and start on Thailand. I still want to know how on earth we get this, these locks off down here. I don't know what we do here. I'm guessing maybe after we finish Thailand. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, I will be back tomorrow. We will be doing more Jurassic Park. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually somewhere around 11-ish to 12-ish p.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever's easiest for y'all to Google. I hope to see y'all then. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everyone.